I'm not Joe Biden. You don't have to worry about me. All right?
I'm worried about you.
You should be worried about Joe Biden. So it's very interesting.
I have nothing against Trump supporters, but it's interesting to see Trump supporters, a Trump supporter that's annoyed by the voter ID law in his state. So here, I am a licensed attorney, and with the election just passing, I figured that I would react to a man who was just arrested on election day. And see, let's see if we can figure out what laws that he broke and why was he arrested. If you want to guess what laws he broke, comment below. All right, let's take a look at it.
Okay, here is your authority.
Okay.
9-230. Are you familiar with this?
I am not. I am preventing or suppressing disorder. And he's asking.
Listen, I'm not going to debate that with you. I'm just going to tell you, don't.
So the police has already arrived on the scene from what it looks like. And I'm pretty sure it's this guy right here who's getting arrested. And we're going to see what happens.
Harass these
I'm
people.
not harassing him. I'm asking him questions. They don't have to answer. Okay? I can ask you a million questions, and you don't. And you can sit there.
Listen, they don't want.
I don't care if they don't want.
Well, you heard one thing. The police officer already said, don't harass these people.
I can ask a question.
No,
they don't have to answer.
You cannot. You cannot keep badgering them. Okay.
Oh, yeah. What part of free speech is that limitation?
Listen,
that
volunteer.
I don't care if you're a volunteer.
So this one of these people who think they really know the law. Is it free speech to harass somebody? I don't know. But if I had to guess, I would say you could say whatever you want in America because it's a free country. However, you cannot harass other people.
Gonna vote.
Are you familiar? I'm not answering any of your questions. I'm asking you.
Well, then I'm not going to answer any of your questions either. Then how's that?
That's fine. You don't have to. I cannot force you to answer questions.
Don't harass these people.
I'm not harassing. I'm asking them questions.
They don't want to be asked any questions.
They don't have to answer, just like you said.
You can just move along. You don't need to stand here, okay?
I'm not making you crazy, am I?
Making.
Okay, so the police officer has already asked him two things. Basically, gave him two orders. He asked him to stop harassing people, and he also asked him to move along. And remember, this is not a traffic stop, but you have to follow police officers' orders. You don't have to talk to them, but you have to follow their orders.
Me crazy?
Yeah. No.
What do you mean?
People get to ask questions of other people in the public.
And I mentioned earlier, this is not a traffic stop. I was referring to that because in my other videos, I would say during the traffic stop, you don't have to talk, but you do have to follow orders. I believe that this applies the same here.
Not if they don't want you to engage them. Just don't engage.
There is no exception to free speech.
Listen, we're not going to do this all day.
All right. Are you ordering me to leave?
Not yet. But I'm telling you.
Are you going to order me to leave if I'm asking him questions he don't want to answer?
No, I'm telling you to stop badgering these people.
I'm not badgering. I'm asking them questions they don't have to answer.
Stop.
So you're telling me I cannot ask people in public a question?
Unless you want to go back and forth with the police officer. People always mess up like that.
Yes. Repeatedly.
And
up in their face, yes.
Because
I know why. This guy probably thinks he's untouchable. He's not going to be arrested.
Because they can just walk away. You know that.
And so can you.
And so can I. But I don't.
Okay.
But free speech, you can ask questions in public.
Right.
Is Chief Finkelstein around? I'd like to talk to him.
Good luck. Good luck with that.
Can you call him?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not going to call him.
Why not?
You can call him.
I have a complaint under Public Act 14-166. You know that
Go
rule.
make it. Go make it then.
You have to get somebody here.
Go make your complaint.
I want to. Bring your supervisor over here so I can file a
I am the
complaint.
supervisor. Yeah?
No, you're supervisor. You're a sergeant.
No, that's right.
The police officer hit him with, I am the supervisor.
You got plenty of lieutenants. You have Lieutenant Masek. You have Chief Finkelstein. Bring one of those over here.
All right.
You know where it is? Yes, I know it.
Okay.
Are you going to call him, or are you going to defy?
No, I'm not calling
Or are you
anybody.
going to defy Public Act 14-166?
I'm not calling anybody.
So you're
okay?
defying the law.
You asking me questions now?
I'm
I
asking
can't ask you.
I'm asking you if you're going to bring a supervisor over.
No, I'm just gonna stand here and banter with you so you don't bother these people. How about that?
Now you're trying. See, you can't do that.
I can do that.
Yeah, you can do that, but it's not going to work.
Okay. It's worked so far. Because here you are, standing in front of me.
I think I'm going to be running into a criminal issue here
Okay, you could be.
under 53A-96. Are you familiar with that statute?
Yes.
Unlawful restraint.
Yep.
You're familiar with that?
Who are you going to unlawfully restrain?
Well, we'll find out. You ready?
Yeah.
You want to come with me?
You're going to unlawfully restrain someone?
And I guess this guy don't have any much better to do but to go there and mess with everybody on election day.
It didn't take long. Huh?
Who are they? Are they Parent Teacher Association? Hello. Hi. Who are you guys with?
Don't answer them. Don't answer them. Don't answer them. Seriously.
Popcorn and fried dough, the class of 2025.
Don't answer them.
Local high school students.
Seriously.
Is this part of the Parent Teacher Association?
In a nutshell, yeah.
Well, they probably. That's fine.
I wonder if something mentally ill with this guy. Does he have any real problems?
Morning, sir. What street do you live on? Adam. Sorry. They told me to check in now.
I'm not going with you. You can go vote.
Fine. What street do you live on? Here.
You're unlawfully refusing to allow me to vote.
Okay.
Are you going to arrest me?
No,
Why not?
because I'm not.
Why?
Are you asking me questions?
I'm asking you to do
I'm
your
not.
duty.
I'm not.
So he came back to police officers and said they're unlawfully refusing to allow him to vote. I wonder why. Then he asked police officer, "Are you going to arrest him?"
I'm not answering your questions. How about that?
Here it is. 54-33B. You're familiar with that? Right?
Good for you.
You're
Good for
familiar
you.
with that, yes?
Good for you.
You're familiar with that, yeah? Okay. A law enforcement official may ask a person if she or he may conduct a search of their person, provided such law enforcement official has reasonable and articulable suspicion that weapons, contraband, or other evidence of a crime is contained upon that person. They didn't make any claim there. They are a law enforcement official under their authority under Section 9-230. So they cannot ask me.
He has the laws in his hand, but I think he's really interpreting them wrong.
For an ID to be able to vote. Therefore, they are under 53A-96 unlawfully restraining me because I can't go in there and vote.
You are more than welcome to come in and vote.
If she demanded an ID.
She asked you for an ID and she
That's
walked
a
away.
search.
You walked away when she told you to go see the assistant registrars.
No, she didn't tell me that.
Yes, she did.
No, she
Everyone
didn't.
heard her and you have to walk in. So if you'd like to come and see the assistant registrars, they will be more than happy.
Why would I need to see an assistant?
Okay, I don't know what state they are in. I should have looked it up before I started recording this video. But it seems it's one of the states where you got to have your ID to vote.
Because you need to get a ballot to vote.
That's restraining my voting. Should be able to just get a ballot and vote.
Nope.
Why is she asking for
You
ID?
can go see the assistant registrar and they will help you get a ballot so you can vote.
Because this is the law.
You can go see the assistant
you're in
registrar.
I may have heard wrong. It seems like he didn't go to the next assistant register to get a ballot to vote. Yeah, I think there might be something a little loose in this guy's brain. And so he might be dealing with some mental issue.
So I'm asking you, why are
I'm asking you to go see the assistant registrar.
Why?
Or he could just be very bored.
They will help you get a ballot.
Why are they even asking for ID
You
when
can
they
go
have
see the
prohibited
assistant
from doing so?
registrars and they will help you get a ballot. I'm going to keep telling you the exact same answer. You can go see the
That's
assistant
not the answer.
registrars and you can get a ballot.
Why are they asking for their ID?
You are more than welcome to go and see the assistant
That's not an answer
registrars.
to my question.
I'm not answering the question. You are more than happy to go visit the assistant
So who's
registrars.
actually in charge of this voting?
He's the Secretary of State's in charge of the voting. You are more than welcome to go.
Secretary of State's not here.
You are more than welcome to go see the assistant registrars and they will help you get registered so you can vote with your ballot. I am the moderator here.
All right. Well, then you understand that we're moving.
I am telling you, you can go see the assistant registrars and they will help you get your ballot.
Why are they asking so?
They
That's gotta be the thing. He don't have a valid ID because he don't want to go to the next step. Then he got all these laws and rules in his hand to try to use to get around it. Man, you knew election day was coming. Why you didn't get your ID, get a valid ID so you can vote?
will help you get your ballot.
Right now, I'm being
Right now, you're badgering and harassing.
I am not
So you
answering
can
it. I'm
go-
asking the question. You're not answering.
I am answering your question. You can go see the assistant
See, here with some words right now. You're badgering and harassing.
registrars and they will help you.
Can you cite the authority?
I am telling you, you can go see the
Can you tell
assistant
me?
registrars and you
Not
can get a
answering the
ballot.
question. Are you going to answer the question? Yes or
I
no?
am telling you what you can do to vote today. I am telling you what you can do to vote today.
See, this gentleman says that if the person doesn't want to answer your question, then I should leave, right? And you won't say if you don't answer the
I am
question.
telling you how you can
Well,
vote
tell me
today.
now.
Well,
Tell me
then, that's
why-
the only thing I can tell you
Tell me
today.
how you work for you. Are you asking people for their ID so that they can vote?
I am telling you that if you would like to vote today, you can go see the assistant registrars and they will help you get your ballot.
That's not answering my question. Are you going to answer the question?
I'm
You don't
telling-
have to answer the
I'm
question. I told the
answering-
gentleman you don't have
I am
You're
telling
not
you what
answering.
you need to
You're
hear.
not
So
answering.
you can go do that.
What authority do you have to require people to ID?
I am telling you, if you would like to vote today, you can go see the assistant registrar and they will help you get
I
there.
would like to vote for the next election or the election.
He has been doing this, going back and forth this one for at least 2-3 minutes. Have y'all think he committed a crime yet? Let me know below.
After that, the ballot being searched.
No one is searching you.
You
Have
are
I searched you?
Yes, you are. You're asking me for my ID. This gentleman knows that that is a search under the Fourth Amendment. It's a search anytime. He can't walk up to people and ask for the same reason he can't.
I'm asking you if you would like, actually, I'm telling you, if you would like to vote, go see the assistant registrars. They
I'm
will
not,
help
I'm
you
not
get
going to
ballot.
vote under
That is how I can help you.
the need to be searched.
Okay.
Are you going to search?
I am not
required
searching you. I'm not searching you.
Yes, you are.
I'm not going to touch you.
Oh, he wants her to search him? Yeah. This guy needs a mental evaluation.
I'm not going to search you.
Your
I'm
work.
not going
You
to
don't
do
have
anything
to.
that
You
requires
don't
you.
have to touch me to be a search.
Well, I'm telling you how you can vote today.
Okay, well, I'm not willing to be searched
Okay.
in reference to vote. Do I need to be searched?
I'm not searching you.
Do I have to provide ID?
No. You can go see the
So
assistant
you're saying I
registrars.
don't need to
You
provide
can
ID?
go see the assistant registrars like I've told you repeatedly, and they will help you get a ballot today
Without being searched.
without being searched.
Then why are they asking people for their IDs? They don't even have the authority to do it, and you just told me that you don't need one.
I am telling you how you can vote today. It's your choice whether or not you would like to follow through with that.
Now, I'm certainly going to be calling the Secretary of State's office, the election commission, let them know that you are not allowing people to vote.
Yeah, he just want to stir up some stuff. First, he want to call the police chief. Now he want to call the Secretary of State's office.
Unless they submit to an unlawful search.
That is not what I said.
That's
I
what I'm
said that
saying.
you did not need to provide ID if you go see the assistant registrars.
Yeah, well, you should just ask for the ballot and get it without going
That's
through
something
the without seeing the assistant register.
But I'm asking you to stop badgering and to stop harassing.
I'm not badgering.
You're badgering me and you're harassing me.
Look,
So you can do that or you do
you
that.
need to stop on
I'm lying.
Mr. Gadbout, nobody wants to go back and forth with you
No,
anymore.
obviously not. I'm going to.
And we're not going to answer any more of your questions.
I understand that.
Either follow
I'm
her,
not going to be searched.
just
to
follow
exercise a
follow her
constitutional right.
directions
No,
if you want
absolutely
to
not.
if you want to
Absolutely
vote.
not. What's
Okay.
next? We get strip searched.
Okay.
Come on.
Then
They're being very patient with them.
On your way.
Is this how you want your children and grandchildren to be treated? Of the U.S. Congress. And what did the court rule? Federal court?
I assume the police officers follow him to make sure the guy doesn't start harassing or badgering anyone else.
It said the court concludes that by including members who were indisputably absent in the forum count, the act at the issue passed in violation of the Constitution's foreign clause. The court voided what the U.S. Congress did on that day. Are you aware of that, young man?
He's reading some case law now. Okay, case law is very important. You know, laws are set three ways: through statutes enacted by Congress and your state legislator. Also, number two is through case law, what he's reading. And number three is through administrative laws. Sometimes government gives administrations like OSHA to create laws through their administrative policies. So at first it sounded like he was reading some statutes, and that's more common what people are used to hearing. A lot of people are used to hearing a case law, so you have a better chance in public trying to convince an officer with a statute you got versus trying to convince an officer with case law. But I'm pretty sure officers know some case law as well. But I'm just talking about the everyday thing.
You don't have
Everyday situation. That's a better word for that.
to speak to him if you don't want to.
This guy is running interference. See, what he's doing is illegal. He is trying to infringe on my free speech rights. And I've complained to him, asking for a supervisor to come over here, because that's what Connecticut law requires, that if you have a complaint over the action of the police
They're in Connecticut.
department, they are required by law to have a supervisor come out here. He refused to do so, so he is violating the law. I'm not a lawbreaker. Actually, he is. There is no penalty personally against him for not following that law. The law doesn't have a penalty provision.
He's kind of funny a little bit, but very annoying. This video is about halfway over, so I think police officer is going to run out of patience soon.
Oh,
Did you make the assumption that she has an interest in all
I
this?
asked her. She said
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Do you want to be speaking to him?
I don't really understand the point of what he's
Yeah.
saying.
Right.
Well, when you're looking at a law, let's say the state or Congress passes a law that you like, that you want the government or a government official to do, but they don't put in a penalty provision in that law. The law is toothless because there's no way to enforce it. So this is an example. Public Act 14-166 passed in 2014. The legislature said that the police need to be held more accountable, that if a citizen has a complaint, they can bring it right to one law enforcement official.
Are you
And
interested in this?
I'm kind of lost.
Okay. I don't think she really has an interest in your lecture.
I don't
about-
think you can read her mind.
I just asked her.
Yeah.
I'm not reading her mind. I asked her.
She's just confused is all.
Okay.
You can take this.
All right. Is that interesting, though, that they're having without quorum? You think they can do that?
I don't really know.
Hang on, we're just standing with you because women should stand alone, especially young minor women.
Yeah.
This is a minor,
So?
so it's not a good look.
Oh, yeah, man. He's slowly getting worse and worse. Now he's harassing a minor. That's probably the reason why they got the person with a black square above them. Yeah, he's pushing it.
Buddy.
I'm not Joe Biden. You don't have to worry about me. All right?
I'm worried about you.
You should be worried about Joe Biden.
Biden
Why
isn't running.
running in this race?
Trump's
No, he's
He's old.
not.
He doesn't know these things.
So it's very interesting. You have
I have nothing against Trump supporters, but it's interesting to see Trump supporters, a Trump supporter that's annoyed by the voter ID law in his state.
to be concerned That
I
is
take a
government.
law class and I am fully aware of the law, and I
Alright.
don't need your.
Better question. She does not.
So she doesn't have an interest. I don't need to read her mind. She just told you. She doesn't want to talk
Okay,
to you.
go away, go away.
You go away.
Go away. Buzz, buzz, buzz. You know, I've already told
Bye.
you guys
I have
not
no-
to approach me. Don't approach me.
Hey,
Stay
you
away
have your
from me.
rights. I have mine. I can follow
No, you
you
don't.
around all I
No,
want.
you can't.
Yes,
No,
yes,
you
I can.
can't. All right,
I
and
can,
I told you not
and
to
I
do
think
that.
I will.
Get your supervisor over here because you're violating my notice.
Okay.
All right? It's not your job to harass citizens trying to give people information.
Yeah, he's not trying to give anybody information. He's been asking them questions all day.
Okay, what's the next problem, David?
Then you know the other option is to sign the page that you swear
And
was
you
an act of
refuse
David.
to
they did not tell me
Then
that.
David, don't vote. Okay, but you're wasting our time.
David must do this every year. I could tell.
Not wasting your time.
You're harassing.
You should be concerned that they're doing their jobs in accordance with the law.
She mad. She just got up off her chair, off her walk. He better leave these women alone.
With the restrictions that the law provides.
Things
Did you find
it?
What does this say?
Did you follow the? This is my statute.
This
You
is
know-
my statute.
Okay, good.
So we have a difference of opinion as to if
Guys,
it's
you're not
required.
voting today then.
Make sure you spell my
I
name
would like
right.
to change my register party that I vote.
Then you fill out your card
Okay.
And you have to
write it off some other day. But you're not gonna keep this up. You're disruptive, you're intimidating.
I am not intimidating.
I
I am
feel
not
intimidated.
disruptive.
I feel
I am exercising
intimidated.
my free speech.
I know.
If you feel that's intimidating, you know,
David,
that's not my
They've
problem.
told you.
You be
I'm
quiet.
deep.
You be quiet.
Oh,
I'm
get
exercising
outside.
my free
Let's
speech.
go. Let's go outside.
I feel
You're done. The
Am I
firefighters have. You are.
Yeah, the police officer tried to be patient for a long time. Like this video has even skipped forward. And once he started pointing his finger at the police officer, I guess that could. Well, honestly, the police officer probably could have been arrest him for disorderly conduct, but he's being really disorderly right now. I see another police officer showing up.
Being removed. Do you want to be?
I'm here to change my registration.
Step outside. Let's talk outside. They have told you how to do that, and you're refusing to do it.
This is ridiculous. You guys are goons. Goons.
Goo goo gaga.
Some call us street goons.
You are street goons. Where's Chief?
Thank you for
Where's
that,
Chief Finkelstein?
We know where he is.
Where is he?
Well, actually, we don't know. Where
He's
he is. Do
waiting for
you?
you.
I feel
I'd love
you're
to talk. I'd love you to tell me
voters that
outside.
need help, David. So that
Yep.
People love to act like they always know somebody. Where's Chief? Whatever his name is.
Thank you, David. Have a lovely day.
Well, it's nice that
Outside,
you
please.
treat people like this.
Thank you.
Now you're pushing me. You're
Yeah, I
pushing
am.
me.
They've asked you to leave. You're refusing to leave.
And don't pick on the Girl Scouts because they have the right to be here.
Outside,
Don't
David.
be there. I can talk to the Girl Scouts if I like.
Come on, David.
You're impeding the progress of voters to a polling place.
Yeah, he's being real disorderly.
We're not gonna.
So you're ordering me to leave.
I'm asking you to walk out of this
We're
office.
asking
You
or
can
telling
vote. You can vote. They've told you how to do that.
Hold it.
This isn't even
hold it,
your
Einstein.
polling station.
Are you asking or demanding?
Listen. The Register of Voters is asking
Are
you to
you-
leave the premises.
Yeah,
premises.
I can be in the voter registrar's office. It's a public
They've
office. I
given
have a
you
right to
what
be
you
there.
need. They are now having.
That is true. In a public place, a government facility, people cannot be banned from that place. However, I do think he can kick them off for breaking the law for disorderly conduct. But let's say if in City Hall, no one can ban you from City Hall, but I'm pretty sure they can arrest you for breaking the law.
Can you
I can
leave
sit there
because
and
you're
just observe what
impeding?
is going on in there if I like.
Step outside, please.
Are you ordering
Step
or
outside.
asking?
Excuse me.
I don't care.
You're
It's
creating
free speech always does. Free speech always does.
creating a disturbance and you're
Free speech always
you are
does.
making
My
people
piece is
uncomfortable.
Yes, people have the right to free speech, but I really think that free speech can be more I'm wrong. I was about to say in a public place. It depends on what kind of place you are. In different situations, speech can be limited, but that may be so more so a private place, but a public place, I think you got more free speech rights versus a private place. I'm a little bit unsure about this one. I know I'm a lawyer, but I'd be unsure about things sometimes too. I need to go take common law again.
Speech always does. And you're threatening. Okay. I didn't threaten you at all. I didn't threaten you. You're ridiculous. Yeah. You're ridiculous. Please go outside. Are you ordering? Please go outside. You don't control this area. Don't point at me. I'm not outside. Officer, are you ordering?
Hey, if she feels like she's in fear of imminent bodily harm or serious bodily harm, that could be a case for battery against the woman.
This gentleman to leave. Excuse me. Please help him outside. Are you ordering me?
Let's go, David.
No, you've been asked to leave. Asked.
You just
Ask by the registered voters.
I think the police officer is a little unsure about the law because David's asking him, is he ordering or asking him? So the police officer might be a little bit unsure, but I believe the police officer is well within his right to arrest David at this point.
Let's go.
To make sure you leave. Okay.
I'm asking you to leave on your own free will, David.
All right.
I am asking you to leave
I'll
on
go
your own
out
free
there
will.
and we'll discuss my
Yep.
I do commend the police officer on how he is handling this because I truly believe that David has some kind of mental health issues. It's not glaring, but it's there. You can tell.
Hi, Ted.
Hello. How are you?
Hi, honey.
You're
I'm Mary Smith.
yeah, you're
registrar voter.
technically the registrar. So you can tell him
Yeah.
to leave, right?
Oh, absolutely. She's the head moderator.
All right.
Yeah.
So he's head moderator
Yeah.
asking him to leave.
Yeah, creating a disturbance.
And his polling station is at
is
the high school.
He's already been
And
up
he's
there.
already out there.
He has no right to be.
No.
Has he been given what he needs?
He wants us to get rid of the Girl Scouts and whatever else.
He claimed that he
I'm
was
recording, just so you know.
Okay.
You're not recording.
that he was like asked for a legal strip search and now it's an illegal search. It's something different every day.
But the Girl Scouts are not bothering anybody. And
No,
Well, the Girl Scouts are allowed to be.
Okay, I want to see David be arrested now. He's fast forward a little bit.
He's got his confrontation.
Hold on.
Yeah, I see. Remember I said the police officer was a little bit concerned about the laws. I see him now looking up statutes. I can't read it, but I have been in a crunch where I had to quickly look up a law, and that's what he's doing. I know how the statutes are lined out. The numbers and stuff be on the left, and the names of laws be on the right.
this poor Taylor was enjoying a rider.
I know.
Yeah, clearly he's looking up statutes.
Exactly what he wants right now.
And they're like, yeah, he's looking up statutes. He's doing the right thing. He's doing his job.
Let's see other guys.
Cast your vote at the East Lyme High School.
No, they will.
God, he was raising his voice. He was being disruptive.
Cool.
Have a great day.
Argumentative.
David, have you had the opportunity to cast your vote at the East Lyme High School?
No, they wouldn't allow me to vote without showing ID.
Okay. Well, that's not true. They told you just had to sign an affidavit, which I understand you
They did not
refused to
say
do.
that.
They just told you that in there in my presence. You just have to sign.
They
an
didn't tell
affidavit.
me that over there.
Okay, but they've told you that here. So would you sign that? Have you had a chance to vote? You'd sign your affidavit?
I'm going to have to go over there and see if they'll even do that.
Okay.
But right now, my complaint is that these people are following me around, interfering with my free speech rights.
Sure.
When I'm talking with people about political matters.
David's reasonable suspicion at this point. Your reasonable suspicion that you're committing a crime of not police, but misconduct and harassment.
Yep. So can you sign an affidavit at the high school?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Can you sign an affidavit and vote here?
No.
No? Okay.
No,
Did he
it has
have
to
the
be
opportunity to sign an affidavit up there?
They gave you instructions up there. I was standing right there on what you needed to do to
Okay.
vote.
My memory is probably just as sharp as yours. They never told me I had to sign an affidavit.
Because I remember.
Did they say?
I was standing right
Did
there.
did they say that I had to file
The
an affidavit?
moderator up there repeated herself about a dozen times.
She
told you what
she
to
went
do.
in
We are the
circular
register
argument.
of voters, David. We're telling you what the rules are.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
No.
I'm talking with this gentleman in reference to.
You don't
complaint.
really want to talk to me, David, because this is only going one way.
How can they interfere with my free speech rights?
They did interfere with your free
They
speech.
did. This guy is actually like 2 feet behind me, following me around.
You're
other polling
intimately
place.
familiar with statutes, right? The Connecticut Trial statutes. What do you know about disorderly conduct?
Disorderly
Yeah,
conduct.
you got him with that law over the day,
As
though.
far as that goes, is anything outside of free speech that causes.
It's what you're under arrest for. We're done with this today.
Hold it.
Let go. Do not tense up on me, David.
I'm just.
Do not tense up on me, brother. Are these cuffs too tight? They're fine. Do you have any weapons on you? Anything that's going to poke, stick, stab, or prod me? Okay. There will be some questions by state law you are required to answer. That's part of the booking process that we're going to go through. And if you choose to continue not to answer those questions, you'll be charged with a felony. At this time, disorderly conduct is only a misdemeanor. Do you understand that?
I'm not answering any questions without an attorney.
Okay, well, I just told
You
you.
want to ask me any questions?
I just told you some questions I'm going to ask you are going to be a normal part of our booking process, okay?
Don't ask me any questions without my attorney present. You need to stop asking questions.
I'm not asking you questions about a crime. I'll be asking you demographic questions. Are these handcuffs too tight? Because I've checked them
I'm not answering any questions.
All right, I've checked them for proper fit and double locked.
And make sure that you know if you were threatening.
We're going to get a statement from you guys, man.
And I'm injured and I'm on a walker and I don't touch you. Because I'm fine.
Okay. Once a person has been arrested and detained and arrested, then you can search that person's body.
That was him.
All right, I think I'm stopping right here, guys. I just want to ask you guys, what crime do y'all think David committed? It's pretty obvious to me, but you guys comment below what crime think he committed. I think David committed, straightforwardly, he committed disorderly conduct, but it's a small argument that he could have battered that woman in the red shirt by pointing the finger if she would have felt imminent, danger of imminent harm, bodily injury from David. Because David kind of came at her a little bit. And so definitely disorderly conduct. And I'm not sure of the harassment laws. I think I'm sure there's some harassment laws in that local jurisdiction. I'm in Mississippi. So, but definitely disorderly conduct and possibly battery against the woman. So this was a real interesting video. I'm glad I watched it. David, he also needed probably mental health evaluation. And I think that's probably the main thing here. I think the police officers handled this as best as they could. We all heard about the times when the mental health, somebody has a mental health episode and the police officer end up shooting and killing the person. Kind of like the Simon Massey video that I read to a few months back. So, but I think they did a good job on this one. David, man, you can't just be continuing to question everybody. I know you know the law, Dave. You're a smart guy. You gotta be smart in this, though. But guys, thanks for watching this video. And if you want to watch another video where I react to a possible mentally ill person who was arrested, but this time, unfortunately, she was killed. That's the Sonya Mass video. So check that video out for my reaction and let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all have a good day. See y'all on this one.